Good. Whatever time it is when you're watching this. I am recovering from a head injury right now. I don't even know if I should be filming, but I figured it's only going to be 5 minutes. Oh, wouldn't that be interesting if I had some, like, the horrible response to trying to do something while I'm filming and I caught it for YouTube? That'd be amazing. I'd probably get a lot of views on that. Actually, I hope it does happen. I welcome it with open arms at this point. We are very voyeuristic about other people's medical issues. But anyway, yeah, I hit my head last week. It was in a very stupid way. I was picking up my charger that was underneath the mantle, and it was at 2 in the morning. I realized that, I woke up in the middle of the night, realized my phone was going to die, and I was worried the alarm wasn't going to work because I had work the next day. So yeah, go pick up my charger from the living room, and I stand straight up and my head hits the corner of the mantle. And I didn't lose consciousness or anything, but I could feel this was not like a typical bonk on the head. This was a pow. Like there should have been, like in that old Batman show, like when the sound effects would pop up. It did a number on my noggin, and I just went back to sleep, and I was having some headaches, but then like it got particularly bad after I went and did my job, which was stupid. I mean, in a way, like, obviously it would be ideal if I could just hit my head and then be like, oh, well, I'll just put my entire life on hold. But, I gotta make that stupid thing called money. And, it's just you're not quite willing to totally shut down your entire life until you know that you absolutely need to. But, yeah, after a little bit of doing my job, I did go to the doctor, and I was telling him, my brain fog is getting really bad, and I'm getting really irritable, and he's like, yeah, do absolutely nothing for 2 days. So I did absolutely nothing for about a day, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm feeling pretty good, so I'm going to go out and do stuff again. And then last night, I knew I shouldn't have done this, but it was after my acting class. We all like to go to this bar nearby. And I was just sitting there. I was just drinking water. Just drinking water and eating food. And about an hour in, I just had this awful pulsing in my head. And I was like, oh, I messed up. And I started just feeling super disoriented, like I had taken something really, really powerful. It was kind of amazing in a way that I could have this natural experience. A lot of people look up how to get elevated without having to actually buy any substances, particularly not illegal ones. But here I was pretty much having that experience that night. Man, it was wacky, and I did not particularly enjoy it. I could feel that people were getting concerned around me. It made me feel a little bit under a microscope. But I mean, it felt good. Feels good having people concerned about you, obviously. But man, that was a really scary experience I had last night, and I'm not really able to talk about it in perfect. I'm still processing it. And it's gonna be a while before I can really figure out what kind of meaning I'm going to make out of it, and like how I'm applying that to my life. But I'm doing okay now. I'm doing okay. Last night I really did not think I was going to be okay. But I'm doing all right. I've just been napping, just been sleeping a whole lot. I've completely canceled work the rest of the week. And my birthday is very soon, and I just really, really hope I'm recovered by then. But in any case, it has sort of made me reevaluate what's important to me. At the very least, I really have kind of liked that it's been forcing me to do sort of a dopamine detox, where I can't consume a whole lot of media I feel like this is the most brain stimulating thing I'm going to do for the next day or so while I'm trying to get back into hyper recovery. And I also haven't been able to have any caffeine, and it's been real interesting seeing, I mean, people have been able to see a difference in me, partly because of the concussion, but I think partly also because I haven't been able to have the massive amount of caffeine I was having right beforehand. I really like life without too many stimulants and distractions. But I also love life with those things, especially after I've been off them for so long, so we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. I will just say, the last thought, I was really thinking, man, I kept joking with everybody that I've almost beat the 27 club. Like, almost made it past those people that notoriously all die at the age of 27. And, bonk my head, and I'm like, well, do not speak too soon, buddy. But I am gonna survive this. I think that an actual freak accident that would bring me to my untimely death would need to be a lot more embarrassing than this.